Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today for another video. So in this video we're going to be looking at 5 strange or unusual radio transmissions. And don't worry, we're not going to be looking at the things that are in all the other YouTube videos out there, such as number stations and things like that. A while ago I put out a request to you guys to send me anything you've recorded from the radio which you think may be strange, unusual, funny or interesting, and quite a lot of you sent things in. And from these and my own archives, I thought I'd do a series of videos if these actually seem popular, well, if this video seems popular and if you enjoy it. So here are 5 strange or unusual radio recordings. This was recorded a few years ago when a privately chartered Gulfstream flying eastbound 100 miles or so off the west coast of Ireland was experiencing interference on one of the Shannon North Atlantic oceanic transition frequencies, specifically 122.975. As you'll hear in the clip, they requested a frequency change which was agreed with Shannon Air Traffic Control, and the controller actually asked what the interference was, and the American pilot tells her that they were hearing a prayer service on that frequency, and this was actually investigated by the Irish Office of Communications.
Shannon, number 572, Echo Charlie, do you have another frequency?
Echo Charlie, A-Firm 125.875.
875, Echo Charlie. Shannon, number 572, Echo Charlie on 25875, how do you read?
Number 572, Echo Charlie, Shannon, read you 5, how many?
5 by 5, Echo Charlie. And 2 Echo Charlie was picking up a prayer on that previous frequency.
Say again, you were picking up with what?
A Christian prayer.
You're serious?
Yes, ma'am. Hail Mary.
Okay.
So this clip originates from around 1992, and my contact at the Laughing Policeman Wireless Society gave me permission to use this clip. So the recording features their lifetime president Nigel Hopkins, G1XYU, giving his thoughts about when the DTI, formerly the GPO and now Ofcom, visited his residence. Nigel actually had his licence revoked in the late 1980s and then reinstated in late 1991, and by 1992 he was already attracting the attention of the DTI in the West Midlands area.
They didn't like it, do they? They turned up in Peugeots and they went away in ambulances. Oh my God, they've turned up and they bust all these pirate radio stations around Brum with no trouble whatsoever. And then they turned up to see me. You'll notice they've not come back, you know, I mean, wonder why they've not bothered to come back, you know, what is it? Fear? This is a call!
So this next clip is an example of the UK Home Office main scheme for police VHF traffic mobiles, and the clip came from Staffordshire Police. Now M2YM was the call sign of Staffordshire Police at the time, as was M2CK, and when they switched to airwave they eventually switched off the VHF Hilltop sites. The main scheme was administered by the Home Office, and a number of engineers were actually radio amateurs, hence this guy got the job of doing the close down. The clip actually originates from Staffordshire in around the mid-2000s.
This is Alpha 34 at Yankee Mike, channel 1, 154.625. This channel is closing down today, Friday the 3rd of March 2006 for the very last time. This is Alpha 34 at Yankee Mike on channel 1, closing down.
So this recording was sent to me a number of years ago and sounds like some sort of altitude telemetry being transmitted in the 70cm amateur band. It was actually on 434.275, and this type of transmission is usually sent by equipment on remote control aircraft. The actual source of the signal remains unknown, and it originated from the West Yorkshire area.
1,808 feet.
Pirate Radio Essex was a special station that the BBC had up and running for the 40th anniversary of the notorious pirate radio broadcasters. The following is a genuine recording of somebody jamming and managing to take over the link to the transmitter. It's unsure who caused the interference and whether they were ever caught.
Fast and factual from the LV18. Local, national and international news.
Pirate BBC Essex.
It's 4 o'clock.
Hang on, Fred Spider. Here's the news. Pirate BBC Essex has taken over today by a pirate. A Swedish pirate who's come all the way up from the south coast to squeak on the wireless. Fred Spider's his name. He goes all over the country. Fred Spider! Hello! Oh, there's fishing ships drops open in Harwich. Lovely fishing ships down there. I want to get some. Lovely!
Now today, a leading mortgage lender says prices are soaring in the north, but the divide with the south is far more obvious. No free fish. Anglers in the county are...
That's a bugger! I'll be back later! I'll find more fishing ships!
bank holiday fishing. People without rod licenses from the...
Davidson is my own!
And finally, I just wanted to include this piece of audio from Ian, who said back in the 1980s there were unusual tones broadcast around 107.5 to 108 megahertz. This was the same time when the police could be heard around 100 megahertz. I've looked everywhere online but cannot find this audio to confirm just what it was. I presume it's something to do with planes, but I've never managed to confirm this. From memory, I've managed to recreate the sound using music software, so please take a listen to the attached MP3, which is a short audio clip of this sound. I think I heard it between 1976 and 1984, and it was on 24 hours a day. Do you have any ideas what it is? So here's the clip, guys, and if you have any idea what it is, then drop me a comment below so I can get back to Ian. Okay, there we go. So just over five, but 5 interesting or unusual radio clips. I've got plenty more coming, so if you enjoyed this, then let me know and I'll do another video on this. As I say, you guys sent me a lot of audio, and I've got a lot of audio in my archives as well to include, so if you enjoy this video, then we'll do a bit of a series on it. I just thought it'd be nice to share some of these strange, unusual and funny and interesting clips. So if you have any and you want to send any, then please send them over to ringwaymanchester@mail.com. The email address is on the screen and in the description below, and I'll include it in an upcoming video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, then make sure you subscribe. And all that's left to say is 7-3. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.